Hey guys, it's Cassie and today we're going to be talking about the best value for money designer bags around in 2022. Look, there is always news of price increases. Prices generally of luxury items keep on the incline, alright? So these are bags that I think, considering other comparative bag styles or other brands or whatever, are good value for money, in case that's maybe what you're looking for. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie and I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're going to love it. Head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Guys, are you ready? Let's go. We are so close to 100k. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, the silver play button will be in the background, all of that. So, continue as my dad is telling you to do. Spread the word. Tell a friend who you think might be interested. Thank you for all you've done thus far. Okay, jumping back into the video. Obviously, there are lots of smaller, more emerging designer brands that have bag offerings that are definitely on the more affordable price point. Brands like Era or Coperni and stuff like that, which are definitely also worth looking into. But I know that a lot of people do turn towards the bigger, more well-known brands for customer service or quality, or just because they are more well-versed in the name. So those are the brands that I'm going to be covering today. I'm also going to be including a range of styles, okay? So we're not just mini bags or we're not just totes. I've tried to pick styles that a lot of people may be interested in, and also feel free to leave suggestions of bags that you may have or that you've seen that you think are good value for money as well in the comments. Are you ready? The links will be below as usual. Also, one of my favourites I have saved till the last, okay? Promise me? Thank you. Alright, starting off with Gucci, and this is the Gucci mini bag with interlocking G's. Come on, let's get a bit more creative with the names. The price point for this bag and how often I can see somebody using it is very, very good within the realms of luxury fashion, right? So this comes in two colorways. You've got the classic Gucci GG with the brown leather, or you also do have a blue version, which is a little bit different, a little bit edgy, maybe a little bit more masculine, depending on your vibe. This is definitely a crossbody bag, and it's a decent size. Although it is called a mini bag, it's definitely not a ridiculous size or a size you can't get that you could very comfortably fit your phone, a wallet, little cosmetics, blah blah blah, all of that in there. If you want something that's going to last you a long time, that you can continue to wear on a daily basis for years and years to come, again, I think this is an amazing option. If you compare it to something, even within Gucci, the Gucci Soho bag, very similar style, or YSL's camera bags, things like that, I think that this is such a good price point for what it is. It's a really good everyday bag that I think you can really get your money's worth. The second bag we have is the Louis Vuitton Easy Pouch on Strap. This is such a great bag. Look, you get that multi-pochette vibe with it, without the extra pouch, without a very hefty jump in cost. And to be honest with you, I think it's done in a way that maybe suits more styles. So you've basically got this pouch. The cheaper of these bags is in the Empreinte print leather, but they do also do it in the epi leather as well, in case you want something even a little bit more toned down. As we know, Louis Vuitton is trying to do less of the coated canvas monogram, each to their own, but I will say the Empreinte leather is definitely something that maybe is a little bit more versatile for more people's styles. You've got a longer leather adjustable strap, so you can do shoulder, you can do crossbody, and you've got that chain as well, which, if you want to remove the leather one, gives maybe a little bit more of a evening vibe. She's a little bit dressier, she's ready for dinner, she's ready to be taken on a date, and she's ready for you to pay the bill. It will also fit your phone, it's big enough, but it's not like you're going to be able to fit your whole life in the kitchen sink in this bag either. So it's definitely one of Louis Vuitton's cheaper bags, and I think that it's a really good one. Next up, we have Loewe's QB bag. I love this sodding bag. You know I love this bag style, okay? To me, this bag style is like in the same realm of like Bottega Jodie, Era Moon bag. I just like it. I just think it's a very casual, easy bag that looks great. It's got two levels of adjustability, not the most adjustability, but it does give you some options, so you can handhold and shoulder. Comes in a range of colours. The thing about the Loewe anagram is that it's a little bit, if you know, you know. It's not a very shouty monogram that some of the other brands have, in case that's something that you're bothered about, can't relate, whatever, but anyway. It's also very roomy. This does come in 2 sizes, but even the smaller of the 2, you can get a lot in it. Like, you could get a small water bottle in there situation, you know? So I really like this more on a casual side. You could actually dress this up as well, but I think generally it leans itself to a little bit more everyday, a little bit casual chic, you know? But there is also an elegance about this bag that I think Loewe does very well. If it suits your style, again, good value for money and you get a lot of use out of it. Bag number 4 is the Saint Laurent Rive Gauche Tote. Now, I have decided to choose this tote specifically from Saint Laurent because I think if you compare it to other competing brands and their offerings, this is definitely the cheaper of those offerings, and I think that you can get the same use out of it. It's still as durable. Obviously, you'd compare this to something like the Dior Book Tote, right? They do this in a couple of sizes as well, but this is the smallest size that I think is a very good commuter work bag, general tote. It's not too big, but it will fit everything in, including your laptop situation. But if you compare the price of something like this to something like the Book Tote, it's ridiculous, you know? So I think if you're wanting a kind of book tote-esque bag, but you want good value for money, this is the one to go for. Next up, we have an offering from Bottega. This is the new Cassette bag, which is, it's like a little bit like cube-like, right? And again, online it looks a lot smaller than it is in real life. In real life, it's quite sizable. You could fit quite a lot in there. Again, you have that very Bottega Intrecciato weave. It's undeniably that brand. Comes in a handful of colours, one of which is of like a very juicy, glorious raspberry. Okay? Just saying, it's lovely, and I would like to eat it. Downside of this bag, though, that I did want to mention is the strap is not adjustable. But what they do suggest you do is that Bottega does a lot of things, they tie a lot of things in knots. So if you did want to shorten the strap, just tie it in a knot on the end kind of thing. Depending on if you like that vibe or not, keep that in mind. But I think for Bottega's offering and for how much you could use this bag as an everyday bag, I think it's one of the best value for money bags that they offer. Next up, we have Celine's small Boston bag. This is a bag style that will never go out of style, comparable to something like the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag, right? But this is Celine's version. They've done this for forever as well. And what I like about this is you've got the top handle, or add the strap, you've got a crossbody day bag. Again, she's versatile, get you a girl that can do both. They do her in a couple of the different kind of like prints, Triomphe print, or there's like an XL Triomphe print as well that they're doing. And again, I think it's a bag that you can get a hell of a lot of use out of if this is your style. And my next bag is kind of in a similar category, is the Louis Vuitton Alma BB. One of the most popular Louis Vuitton bags, especially for people who want good value for money, or a lot of people do choose this as their first Louis Vuitton bag as well. And you can see why, right? Crossbody on, off you go, going about your life, shopping on a Saturday, whatever you're doing. Guess what? Going for a little bit of a dinner, let's take the longer strap off, let's top handle the girl, you know? This also comes in your monogram, your damier Ben, your damier Azure, possibly. If you want the epi-leather version, it is a little bit more money, but again, I think it's a bag that has the versatility that you need if you want good value for money. Bag number 8. This is a good one. This is Dior's 2-in-1 Montano pouch. Hear me out, because they've named that terribly. Because guess what, this should actually be a 3-in-1. There's been a bit of a price increase in Dior generally over the last few years, right? But this is a bag that I really think, if you want versatility, if you want day to night and everything else in between, this is the bag, right? Because let me tell you, strapless, she's a pouch, she's a clutch, okay? She's a little elegant, little formal situation. Guess what? Leather belt on. She's a belt bag, hands-free, summer moment, strap across the chest, LTF, left titty flex, right? Also killing it. Or, let's add the chain strap, and she's a crossbody. 3-in-1. Oh my gosh. They do her in a couple of colours, also in the Dior Oblique as well, and when I tell you versatility, this is the woman. Bag number 9, this is Fendi's Mon Trésor. Now, I decided to choose a bucket bag because I haven't chosen a bucket bag yet, and I thought compared to bucket bags from other brands like Prada, which is done in nylon, and Fendi's is done in leather, I think that this is good value for money. You've got detachable straps you can hand hold, you can crossbody, you've got the little toggle closure as you do with little bucket bags. Comes in a couple of colours. I think in-store has much more options for this than online. And the leather that they've chosen here is very durable, grained leather. So you don't need to worry too much about scratches and stuff like that. It's going to hold up really well. It's also definitely one of the cheapest Fendi bags. Speaking of Prada, now I would have picked Prada's Re-Edition 2000. However, prices of those has really jacked up over the last couple of years, and I used to think that was a very good deal, and now maybe not so much. However, I decided to choose the Canapa Tote, which oddly enough seems to be available on the UK Prada website, but not on the US. On the US it seems that you can only get them pre-loved. You can probably get an even better deal than this, right? But I really like the durability and the versatility of this bag. So it does come with a longer crossbody strap, right? And it's just easy. That's the only way I can describe this. It's very roomy. You get a water bottle and, I don't know, your diary, your little love thoughts, whatever it is. I don't know what you carry around. It's a brilliant everyday running around, running errands bag. And I think that for what it is, it's pretty good value for money compared to other brands of the same kind of level and all of that. The last one. This is a good one. This is Cassette, get on with it. This is the Dior Men's mini roller bag. Now, there are two bags that are called roller bags for the same price. It does not have a top handle but is bigger, and one is smaller but has a top handle. And I think we're going to go with the little top handle one because, once again, day to sodding night. If you want value for money, you want to know that you can use this bag not only in one situation, right? You want to be able to hammer this bag and use it and enjoy every second of it. And this bag not only is a very kind of like off the radar choice, the top handle is absolutely adorable. I feel like you can do a really cool, this obviously very much depends on your style, but you could do a very easy day look with this bag. Guess what? Pop the straps off, top handle, intake of breath from the audience. What a cute evening look, right? Only seems to come in the oblique print pattern. Again, you can find this in the men's section. Treasure trove, let me tell you. It's super cute. It's a great option. There you go. I hope that you liked my suggestions. Let me know if you have any other suggestions in the comments. I'm going to leave a link to my video over here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. And in the words of my father,
if you've enjoyed it, tell your friends. If you haven't, keep your mouth shut.
I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.